Okay, folks, here's the update for Tuesday, the May 15th. Great day today. Had a bunch of visitors. Both my brother-in-laws were here. One of my neighbors, Eddie Hook, stopped by. Shar stopped by. It was great seeing her and talking with her. We started the day pretty busy with occupation therapy, doing a lot of exercises, a balancing routine, stepping up with my left leg onto a 8-foot rise, touching the top of a cone with my right foot and then coming down, a lot of balancing and learning to retrain that part of my brain. Um, what I found out is probably for the last 25 to 30 years, I've probably been balancing myself completely wrong. So, and how I shift my weight. So I will be better prior to 20 years ago when I'm out of this place, which, by the way, I found out is I'm going to be Tuesday. They're going to discharge me and I'll be doing outpatient therapy, which we'll have to pick a place and how that goes. And Brian and Terry will need to get trained on helping me, which will help. Um, the They also wound up cooking today grilled cheese for some of the nurses, which they said was fantastic. So what I need to do is get my wife to bring in some of the smoked cheese so that I can cut that and maybe cook them tomorrow, a little smoked cheese, grilled cheese on that. I found out what accommodations I'm going to need to do in our bathroom. So I'll hook up with one of my other neighbors, Eddie Turner, to get that done. Sorry for the darkness of the video today. The lighting has been shifting around, and I was a little late to the table to get here before the sun moved. Um, the Let's see what else we want to do. I told you about Tuesday rehab will be done with. We'll have to pick how the outpatient therapy is going to work. Found out next Monday. We'll be going back down to Jeff to meet with the surgical team as well as the oncologists and radio and chemotherapy folks. So that's going to happen. And I think that's about it in regards to it. A lot of visitors today. Uh, can't thank everybody who has sent me cards, emails, text messages, posts on the video blog. It's just amazing, you know. Um, so I wasn't as big of a-hole that I thought I was. And It's just great the outpouring of love and the support that I've been receiving from all over the place is tremendous. You know, the prayer cards, the medallions, the stories that people came in. You know, Debbie Zappatelli stopped in last night, had great conversation with her, great seeing her. So again, you see the lights starting to move and the sun's moving, so might get some other shadows, but doing great. Didn't have a shower yet today, so hopefully maybe they'll let me take one tonight with Terry and help her understand what I need to do. I feel I could do it. It just it's a more of a training exercise for the folks that are going to need to help me. Um, you know, looking forward to getting back to work. I'm starting to engage in with my laptop today so that I can understand my limitations. So when I talk to the occupation therapist tomorrow, I could tell them the challenges I need to do that when I go back to work, what I need to do. We know it's left hand. I'm doing a lot of motor skill things with, you know, putty, little things that I'm going to bury in the putty later on tonight that I'll try to pick out. What I've learned, it's not a race to get these tasks done. It's more of a process. And for those of you that know me, I'm very impatient. So this will be another opportunity area. So Dan, I'll probably put all this stuff in my development plan. So in Talent Connection. So just be prepared. But I will, you know, be taking, you know, these little tiny things out methodically with my hand and balancing. I think the balance is getting better. At least they said that. My strength is improving. I'm up to, I think, probably I might do 4,000 steps today, which, you know, is substantially down from those, you know, that I do about 20,000 a day, 10 miles a day. So, but it's good. Um, and I think that's about it. Just continuing my education around, you know, alternative treatment and supplemental treatment with what the doctors are saying. Um, and Great conversation. You guys will really like this thing. There was a little scheduling issue with the nurses last night, so I tried to convince them to bring down a whiteboard so that we can build out some process flows and look at a continuous improvement process for them, and they thought I lost my mind. Yeah, I had them in stitches, and it was great. But having a lot of fun with the staff down here. They're a great group of people, um, and it's all about being positive and have positive, supportive people around us. And I'm very fortunate enough to be in an area where I have that, as well as supportive friends, coworkers over the course of the years. Uh, Continue the thoughts, the wealth, prayers, the thinking about me. I can feel it coming in through energy, and it's a big motivating factor for me. So that's it. Good night for Tuesday the 15th. I'll try to give you guys an update tomorrow. Good news is next Tuesday I'll be out of here. I don't know what time. Be back home and doing outpatient therapy, and then we'll get an update probably next week in regards to the oncology the radiation treatment, and that's going to be the other challenge. So I think that's about it. And talk to everybody tomorrow, and hope you enjoy the update. Take care.